I'm Jennifer Tashney, co-director of Celeste Stream, Young Adult Spirituality, Mission Engagement, and Sister Membership. We have focused our work on sustainability on 5 major areas: waste reduction, non-toxic product use, sustainable land use, food consumption, and energy. So in waste reduction, our work started back in 2006 when we passed a resolution for the Province Assembly to ban bottled water, ban water bottles, and that was kind of the Kickstarter for us. Subsequently, we passed another resolution in 2012 for composting on our campus. And we started that with really encouraging individual composting and voluntary individual composting. So to facilitate that, we built a backyard compost bin on our property here on Randolph Avenue. And we encouraged folks to bring their compost to that bin. And now moving forward to 2019, we just recently started doing industrial compost pickup here on our campus. And as of last week, we've transitioned our old bins to having updated recycling, compost, and trash bins with signage, and we've conducted trainings with our staff, and we're moving forward now with industrial compost pickup. We also make efforts to host zero waste events, and we are able now to take our compost from those events and put it in our compost bin so that it's taken away for industrial compost. So we've had great success both on our campus, the Sisters property, and on St. Catherine University campus. We've hosted events that are zero waste. In 2014, we passed a resolution in the Province Assembly to ban toxic products from the campus. This is ongoing work, but 3 examples of that are the products we use for cleaning. So we work with our head of the building who purchases cleaning products, and we've transitioned to non-toxic cleaning products for the most part. This also comes into play with lawn care. So we currently work with a company called Save a Tree, and they offer kind of a hybrid product that's organic and effective for lawn care. And another area this comes in is in Minnesota. We get a lot of snow, so an issue is salt that's used for sidewalks, and that salt runoff runs down to a river and causes dead zones in our river. So we are using an organic pre-treatment on our sidewalks that we put on before winter comes, and it allows us to use less salt when we're in the deep freeze here in the upper Midwest. Our sustainable land use practices are most manifest in our long-standing community garden. This is the 15th summer that we've had the community garden on campus, where we are growing organic produce and teaching others how to do that. And then we're sharing that produce back with our local community, specifically with St. Kate's students who are experiencing food insecurity. So the produce goes to the St. Kate's food shelf. Other land use practices we have include our prairie and woodland restoration. We have an oak savanna on the campus, and we have a beautiful prairie, and so upkeep of those and keeping invasive species out of those is something that we try hard to stay committed to. And lastly, with land use, we participated in the congregational effort to purchase carbon offsets for travel to the congregational chapter this last summer. So we purchased trees, and we planted the trees on our St. Paul campus. Before doing that, we spoke with an arborist to see what trees would be most helpful to add to our canopy. Food consumption. We've worked hard over many years to find a caterer that would match our values in regard to food production, sourcing, fair trade, and labor rights. So we found a caterer, local caterer here, that now we've been working with for a year, where we are able to purchase local and organically grown food. The caterer also composts, so they practice low waste or zero waste. And they purchase fair trade items, and they offer just wage to their employees. So we're very happy to be working with a caterer that matches the values of the community. Energy. Our head of maintenance has worked diligently to make energy improvements on our campus. One example is changing our light bulbs out from mercury to LED light bulbs. Also, we've transitioned so that our electrical energy comes from 100% wind power.